What's up, Capricorns? It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. I'm here to do your November mid-month reading. We're going to start off with love with Romance Angel Oracle cards, as usual. Okay. And we have This Could Be the One. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. That one flew out, so. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so I do feel that, well, obviously, many of you out there are in relationships with your soulmate, or you've come into contact with a soulmate. But this soulmate relationship is based on lessons, or the purpose of the relationship, I should say, is to learn lessons between the two of you. So I do want to say one of my favorite tarot readers on YouTube is Your Angelic Karma. And she actually kind of specializes in that soulmate relationship thing. So I really, really recommend you checking her out, checking out her videos with regards to how these soulmate relationships work. And she really kind of goes into a lot more detail. So just keep that in mind. But I do see that you guys are going through that cycle. This could be the one. So yeah, I mean, this is somebody who is going to be very significant to you. Now, for some of you, it's going to be, you know, your spouse or your life partner. And for others of you, it's just someone very important that's going to come into your life, or that already is in your life. But the purpose of this person being in your life is to not only to teach you a lesson, but you as well are teaching them a lesson, because, you know, soulmate relationships, you kind of mirror each other. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So let's do a couple of clarifiers for each of these cards. All right. We have This Could Be the One, and we have the Queen of Swords and Justice Reverse. I feel like you guys are seeing through this person's kind of, whatever flaws there might be, you're seeing them clearly. But this person is the person that you're meant to be with at this time. That's not to say that, you know, forever and ever, but at this time, you are meant to be with this person. Again, Justice is a card about karma. So this is like seeing clearly where things need to be improved upon in this relationship. Okay, we have codependency issues, and we have the King of Pentacles here. So this is your card, Capricorn. So it looks like maybe, you know, you're very, very into protecting what you have, and that, you know, there's kind of a fine line between being very protective of what you have and being kind of like smothering. So just, you know, watch out for that if you have those tendencies. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is somebody that you're very attracted to. You know, so it's kind of difficult for you not to express it in that way. You know, like I feel like a lot of you express your love in a way that could be smothering to others, or could be like a little bit too much, too intense, but it's just that passion that you have in you. You know, so it's like you want to be with this person all the time. You want to know what they're doing. You want to know that they're safe. You want to, you know what I mean? So some people could take that as like, you know, just a little bit too much. So I think this relationship is kind of shedding a light on where those tendencies can be. So let's see with the soulmate card. What can you tell us, angels? What is this soul? Who is this soulmate for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. and the Tower reverse. Okay, so some of you could be with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn like yourselves. But I feel like you guys may need to be cognizant of the fact that, you know, you're so into this person that you kind of, I get the sense that you guys have this tendency to lose yourselves in relationships, or in this particular relationship especially, because I feel it's very intense, because it's a soulmate relationship, and you know there's karma attached to it and all that. It's just very intense, and I feel like you guys, like I said, you know, could lose yourself within the relationship and kind of leave things, you know, without attention. So like maybe not paying attention too much, or neglecting the household, or neglecting your job, neglecting things that you need to do, your responsibilities. And you kind of need to be aware of this to prevent any disasters from occurring. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys so far. So let's get to your Celtic Cross love spread and see what else. What else do we have for Capricorn? Eight of Swords reverse. So good. You're getting out of these thought patterns that, you know, you had been having, I guess, in the past. Patterns that, you know, kind of held you back. This could also represent like stress that you were able to overcome. But mostly this feeling of being stuck, you know, in your own thoughts. I think that is subsiding now. You were able to snap yourself out of it. So, good job. Okay. These thought patterns could be about somebody from the past. So, again, this is a card of the soulmates. So, you could have been, you know, like obsessively thinking about your soulmate, and now, you know, you're trying to like wean yourself off of that pattern. And that goes along with the codependency card that we just got. In the foundation, we have the Fool. So you're wanting to take a leap of faith with this person, wanting to take a chance. You're having faith in this relationship that it's going to work out. You know, not knowing what the future has to bring for you, but taking a chance anyway. We have the Page of Cups here in the past. So the Page of Cups could signify, you know, messages of love, offerings of love. Could also signify children. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. What's crowning you is the Nine of Swords reverse. So if we're going to get the Nine of Swords, I'm glad it's reversed, because that means that you no longer care. So we have these two cards here, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords reverse. Which tells me that, yeah, you guys may have been very stressed out in the past, feeling stuck, feeling like something was holding you back, maybe even losing sleep, having sort of, I get a little bit of like an obsessive sort of energy. So obsessive thoughts about this person is like consuming your life. You know, and like I said, I do feel like there's a tendency to lose yourself. So just be aware of that, guys. You know, you always want to maintain yourself as number one, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. So, okay, in the near future, we got two cards actually. We have the Knight of Cups reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands reverse. So I feel like if you guys are waiting for some sort of communication from this person, from your partner, water sign, again, I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like there's either a delay There could be like a delay in this communication, or you're waiting for them to offer you their love, or like, you know, reciprocate and kind of communicate with you. You're waiting for some movement, something to happen. I do feel like there's blockages and there's delays on that in the near future. So let's move on to how you see yourself right now in this relationship. Okay, we have the Strength card reversed. So yeah, you are feeling like, you know, a little bit weak when it comes to this person. Like they kind of have this effect on you that you just turn to mush, you know, when somebody utters their name, which is typical, you know, in a soulmate relationship, because it's such a magnetic, you know, bond. How your partner is seeing you is the Sun reverse. So they're kind of seeing that you're not happy. Like you lack joy, you lack happiness, you lack that, you know, childish, like playfulness. It's like you're a little bit too serious, and I feel like maybe that was the case because, you know, like I said, you were stressed out at some point, because we are seeing here now that things have changed, like the tide has turned. So I feel like they're kind of thinking that you're still in this state, even though you've come out of it, or you're coming out of it now. So let's see what your hopes or fears are. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. I do get this feeling that you guys are hoping for quicker moving, you know, events. So it's like you're waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting for the soulmate to offer you their love, like I said, or you're waiting for them to come back to you. You know, it's going to be different for each of you because it is a general reading. But I do feel like you're hoping for communication to come in, which, yeah, so you guys know now that there will be a delay in that. And you're hoping for this to move along quicker, because the Knight of Swords is, you know, all about this quick, fast energy. So let's see the overall outcome for this period now till the end of November 2017. Okay, someone's walking away. We have the Eight of Cups. We'll clarify that and see what it is, who that could be, and what are they walking away from. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So I am seeing endings here for some of you. Okay, I feel like somebody was in this relationship just for the excitement of it, you know, and kind of being a little bit selfish. And this is going to cause a breakup or cause an ending, causing somebody to just back away and not even, you know, put in any effort, because the jig is up, you know. Maybe there was confusion before, you didn't know where you were standing, but I feel like there's going to be clarity. Someone's walking away from this situation because it's like a no-win kind of situation. It really doesn't have that long-term potential. So, like I said, you know, soulmate relationships are difficult. Okay, they are difficult relationships, and they're not, you know, like the movies portray it. Some of them can be, okay, but it is rare to be with your soulmate forever. Most of soulmate relationships are really about lessons, like kind of shining a light on what needs to be changed, the major lesson in your life. And although it's difficult, you know, at the end, once you get to the other side of it, you realize all that you've learned and all that you've grown. So it's kind of worth it in the end. I know it's easier said than done, but you know, it's just the way it is. So let me see here. Let me see what the Fool is here in the Foundation. What is this Fool about in the Foundation? What is this Fool about? Okay. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. So yeah, you're wanting something new, something exciting, and you're willing to take some risk with regards to this. Let me see the Six of Cups reverse. Why is the Six of Cups reverse here, crossing Capricorns? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands reverse. I do get a lot of fire energy here as well. So some of you could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Let me check on this Eight of Swords reverse. Why is the Eight of Swords reverse? Okay. Yeah. The Devil reverse. Okay. So you know how in the Romance Angel cards we were talking about codependency issues, and the Devil is a card of exactly that. Codependency issues, or any type of dependency issues, toxicity, overall negativity. So you're releasing yourself from these obsessive thoughts and this codependency tendency, okay, within this relationship. I feel like you've released yourself. And the Six of Cups is what's crossing that. Okay, so it's like you're fighting with yourself. You want this relationship. There's a part of this relationship that you really want and desire, but at the same time, it's like that this is not, it's really not the best thing for you right now. I feel like for a lot of you, this relationship, yeah, it was your soulmate, but it served its purpose. I feel like you have already, many of you have gotten to the point where you've seen where you've been wrong, and you've kind of learned your lesson. Okay. So now it's like you're not sure anymore. It's like you don't have that confidence that you did before. Yeah, because there's a lot of conflicting feelings inside of you. You feel this pull towards this person, but at the same time, it's just it doesn't feel right completely. Even though you want to take that leap of faith, you want this to work out, but there's just something that's not right. Okay, so, and I feel like you're starting to just not think about it as much anymore. You're starting to not care as much or be as obsessed as you may have been. Okay. Clarifying the Nine of Swords reverse is the Hierophant reverse. So Hierophant reverse is like not wanting any commitment, not wanting things to continue on the way they have been. So yeah. Okay, so I guess the Knight of Cups then in reverse is making sense with the Eight of Wands. So let's clarify that, those two together. Knight of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, together, Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. Yeah, the Empress reverse. Okay. So that's just not giving, your love to something, or your partner not giving their love, not nurturing this anymore. No communication, no sharing of affection or emotion. Yeah. Six of Pentacles reverse. So there's no reciprocating feelings. Okay, so this could be like an unrequited love for some of you. You could find out that this partner never really had the same feelings for you, or just wasn't willing to put in the effort that you were willing to put in. It's just an imbalance here. Okay, and I feel like that's why this movement in this relationship wasn't happening. So how you see yourself is the Strength reverse, which means that you've lost your confidence. You feel weak, like I said, around this person. Yeah, we have the King of Wands reverse. So again, I do feel like a loss of confidence, definitely. Just overall not knowing what to do. Yeah. Not being able to kind of move away from the situation completely. I feel like the process has started for most of you, as far as moving away from the situation, learning your lesson, and just moving on. but it's difficult. I feel that it's a difficult process for you. So how your partner was seeing you is the sun reverse, so that makes sense now also. Okay. See, that's why that soulmate card, it sounds really nice, but it's not, it doesn't always pan out that way. So clarifying the sun reversed is the Six of Wands reversed. So yeah, they're seeing you as not being victorious, not being happy, because this didn't work out. Okay, give me one more for the sun reverse. Yeah, the star reverse. So lack of optimism, sadness. You know, maybe they see that you really have been affected by this. So what you're hoping for is the Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords about? And hopes and fears. Hopes or fears. What is the Knight of Swords about? Okay. Oops. King of Cups. Okay, so I was saying before, we got two water energy cards here. We got the Page of Cups in the past and the Knight of Cups here reversed in the near future. And what you're hoping for was the Knight of Swords, which I said was like either quick communication or quick movement, because the Knight of Swords is like very hasty kind of movement. So I feel like you guys wanted this King of Cups, excuse me, to come forward and offer you his love, because the King of Swords, again, the King of Swords, I keep saying that, the King of Cups is somebody who is very loving, very nurturing, very, you know, like the man of the house who takes care of the family. And it doesn't have to be a man. It's just, I'm just saying he because it's the king, but it could be a man or a woman. So however it applies. So you wanted this person to kind of make a decision, come forward to you. You know, I think like you were kind of hoping for the best. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So this King of Cups is not wanting to make a decision. He's like trying to get away with just not following through. Okay. So that could be, you know, like your fear. So overall outcome, we had the Eight of Cups reverse, clarified by the Eight of Cups reverse. Oh, actually, no. We had the Eight of Cups upright, and it's clarified by the Eight of Cups reverse. So okay, that makes sense, because here you're seeing yourself as the Six of Wands reverse. So that was you, you know, feeling weak here with this Strength card, finding it very difficult, not having the courage to kind of move away completely from this. And that's what I'm seeing here, that there is hesitation there, but I feel like in the, you know, in the future, you are going to be able to walk away. You are going to be able to leave, you know, whatever is in the past, and kind of take your life lessons with you. Yeah, Two of Swords. Here you are, okay? This is hesitation in walking away, okay? Hesitation in leaving all these emotions behind you. And this is hesitation in making that decision, okay? But I feel like eventually you will make it, because you're going to turn that Eight of Cups upright. So that's the good news. You are going to find that strength again. You are going to find your power again, because really, when we get into these relationships, it's like, it's not necessarily that the other person is a bad person, you know, or that they're intentionally trying to do this to you. It's just kind of the nature of the relationship, and these relationships are fated exactly for the purpose of teaching us life lessons. And you know, maybe your life lesson was to not have that need for control, not have that need for feeling dependent upon someone in order to be happy. You have to find your happiness within yourself, and also find the strength, having the strength to stand up for yourself and take care and love yourself before anybody else, okay, so that you don't fall into these cycles again. So the good news is, Capricorns, if this is what you've been going through, you probably won't go through it again. So that's the good news. All right, so let's move on to your general reading after I give these a quick shuffle. getting a lot that around this time there's going to be, you know, a lot of culminations of situations. So you know, soulmate relationships are all about kind of cycles. And I feel like this month is definitely going to be the culmination of that cycle for you. So some of you might not be happy about that, and some of you might take that in a very positive way because you might be tired of this cycle that you've been in. So what am I doing here? All right, your general reading. Okay. I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do any particular spread. I'm just going to read you whatever comes out and see what happens. Similar to how I did my bonus readings a while back. So if you guys saw those. So I just wanted to mention, I am thinking about changing the format here for this coming new year. And I kind of wanted to get your feedback, so if you're watching this video, please leave me a comment. I have gotten a lot of comments about, you know, whether or not these readings, these love readings are for couples or singles, I mean. And I really don't distinguish between the two because I just read whatever comes out. Sometimes it is more geared towards couples, and I do admit most of the time it is. Okay, first card we have is the Queen of Swords. So what I was saying was that, is it important to you guys? This is my question. Is it important for you that I separate the singles from the couples, or has it been, you know, satisfactory the way it's been going so far? So let me know, because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what changes I'm going to be making. Okay, so Queen of Swords, you're gaining clarity on something. You're getting some truth or some communication from someone. You could be dealing with an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We have the Prince of Wands. Okay, so that's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it could be clarity on something exciting, maybe someone exciting, some communication. Five of Swords, so there is some conflict here. Okay, so we have two people and we have some conflict. Now these could be two people that you're dealing with, or it could just be their energies. So the Queen of Swords can come off as a little bit cold. She's usually someone, I say she, but again it could be a male or a female, someone who has been around the block, so she knows exactly what she's doing, what she's talking about. She could be someone who is divorced. And the Prince of Wands is kind of a flirty, very charismatic, could be a player, that sort of energy. So there is some sort of conflict between these two energies here. Yet another person, Queen of Pentacles, but I do feel that this is you, Capricorn, okay? I feel like this is you really focusing on yourself, focusing on, could be your finances, but dealing with, I'm feeling like it's external conflict with people around you. Wanting the truth. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So this is really thinking about something, like contemplating, meditating on an issue, meditating on this conflict, wanting to know, you know, you're wanting clarity, you're wanting to clear something up here. Because I'm feeling like you don't want distractions right now. It's like you're really focused. Okay, we have the Tower. So there's something, some element of surprise here, shock, something that rocks your foundation. Because there's going to be some sort of news, okay? So you're going to get some surprising news that's going to bring you clarity. But it's definitely not going to be expected, okay? It's going to be something that shocks you. Okay, and this brings about something new. You're going to manifest something new. I feel like whatever this is going to end up being exciting for you. Okay, yeah, here it is. Ace of Pentacles. So it's a new opportunity. Could be a new job. Something that has long-term potential, that is of value to you. You could have been in competition with someone about this. Okay, so like I said before, there was like two competing energies here. Some conflict, and you're very focused on, you know, your agenda, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish here. So there was contemplation here, and then something surprising, and you're able to manifest this new opportunity. So, you know, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for each of you out there. So for some of you, this is going to be, you know, like a job opportunity, a new career, a new business that you're manifesting. Okay, Six of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. Is that? There we go. Ten of Wands. Okay. I do feel like in order for this opportunity to kind of really flourish, you need to get rid of your burdens. Okay, so there was conflict around you. So I'm feeling like it's external to you. So people around you, co-workers, friends, family, whoever's causing stress in your life, could be air sign, could be fire sign, could even be earth sign. But there's something that's going to come about that's of a, you know, a shock, a surprise, and you know, you're going to be able to manifest something new here. But in order to do so, I feel like you need to get rid of your distractions, move away from the stress, move away from the chaos. Okay, so there will be chaos. You're going to be able to move out of it. But there is going to be, you know, I feel like you need to let go of your burdens, Capricorns. Okay, that was too many. I'll put those back. I feel like you get out of one situation and it's like you encounter other roadblocks, you encounter more stress or more responsibility. For some of you, I feel like actually, I feel like maybe you missed out on a project or something at work, like it was assigned to somebody else, somebody won out against you. There was some sort of defeat here, and you needing to kind of take a break, take a time out to figure out what you're going to do. Okay, and I feel like you're able to manifest something good for yourself, but it's like it's going to take a lot of work. Okay, so whatever this new opportunity is, you know, however that manifests for you, just know that you know, you're going to get yourself out of one conflictive situation, but it's not going to be easy. Like there's definitely work involved. There's stress, you know, a lot of responsibility, like I said. So if you guys manifested a new job for yourself, a new business, it's going to be stressful. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So that's you, you know, feeling, you know, because of this burden, you're fearing that you're going to fail. Okay, so I just feel like, you know, don't fear this tower. It might be scary when it happens, whatever that it is, however it comes about, but don't fear it. I feel like whatever happens now is going to be for your greater good. Um, so just, you know, okay, we have the Two of Swords, decisions, and the Six of Wands. You see? No need to fear. There will be decisions. You're going to hesitate on making some decisions because you're afraid of making the wrong ones. You're afraid of, you know, things not working out for you again because you're trying to come out of conflict. You're trying to come out of chaos and stress, and you're still feeling that burden here going towards the future. But there's decisions that need to be made, and I feel like whatever decisions you make will be victorious for you. Okay, yeah, there's change coming. We have the Two of Pentacles. So you're needing to make decisions. You're needing to accept change and embrace it because it's here. Okay, the change is here. You have in between, sandwiched between victory, you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So it's like decisions need to be made. Okay, don't let fear hold you back. Let's get one more card. I'm feeling here like whatever struggle you encounter is another lesson. It's going to be like another notch in your belt. It's going to be, that probably doesn't sound right, but it's going to be, you know, like one more thing to add to your resume. So look at these burdens, these, you know, whatever you want to call them, this stress or this burden or these roadblocks. Look at them as opportunities, okay, to learn and to become a better person, you know, a stronger person, a smarter person, you know, whatever it could be, because that's exactly what it is. It's just opportunities for you to learn. And it's going to make you better in the end. So just don't fear it. Let it happen. The change is coming. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups. So the birth of something new, something creative, something emotional, something full of love, something that fills your heart with joy. Okay, so looks good. Looks good, Capricorn. I mean, I know there is some conflict there. There is some struggle. There's definitely a struggle. But without struggle, we don't have any growth. So, and I do see growth here in the future for you if you just hang in there and stay positive. Okay, so thank you guys for listening. I'll be back soon with your December readings. If anybody's interested in a private reading, just email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share these videos with your friends if, you know, if they resonate with you. I would really appreciate you sending, you know, recommendations to anybody that you know. So thank you guys again. I'll see you soon.